Alright, in this video we're going to be going over the compensation plan. Very powerful yet simple, easy to explain compensation plan. If you're not familiar with compensation plans, don't get hung up on this. I'm just going to go over what it is, how we get paid here, the power of it, and also just know that when you come on board with our team, we have a system that we follow, a very easy to follow marketing plan, marketing system, in order to benefit you and make you the most amount of money as short as possible time with the least amount of resistance. Okay, so let's get into the compensation plan. There's three distinct ways to make money here. First is what they call a product introduction bonus, or what I call maybe a fast start bonus. The product comes in a case. The napkins come in a case, $80 wholesale for a case, about 230 napkins in that case. When someone comes on board and they first buy their initial case, the case is $90. The reason for that, they pay a $10 fast start out of that case. Every time you buy a case after that is $80 wholesale from here on out. And there's different levels to come in that I'll talk about in a bit. So the fast start bonus, $10 per case, easy to explain. The second one is what I call a hybrid binary. A lot of people are familiar with a binary, the term binary, how that pays. The good thing about binaries is there's no level restrictions, there's no depth restrictions on levels of payout. It's just infinite depth that pays on just pure volume. But what I'm going to show you here, if you're familiar with binaries, is something pretty staggering as far as the numbers are concerned. So let's get into that. Let's get into what a typical binary would look like. And again, if you're not familiar with this, just go with the numbers here. So a typically binary would be you have a left side and a right side, or one leg and two legs. And let's just say this pays weekly. Binaries pay weekly. So this is volume, product volume. Let's just say that you have accumulated on this side $10,000 of product volume. On this side, you've done $9,000. What they typically do is they'll pay 10% of the weak leg for that month. So in this case, this is a smaller leg than the 10,000. So it's going to pay you 10% of 9,000, or equals $900 for that week. And what happens here is it'll actually deduct the 9,000, matching 9,000 from the 10,000, and $1,000 is left over, and that will roll over into the following week, so you don't lose that volume, that excess volume. It'll actually roll over rather, into the next week. Now this is a typical binary. You build two legs. Now here's what I want to point out, and what we're going to get into a hybrid here, is that if you can keep these legs balanced, which is a very good thing to do, and we show you and help you do that, you're still going to lose about a little less, but about, say if this was 9,999, you're going to lose about 50% rather of the volume rolls up to the company. That's how they stay in business and make money. So in essence, you're kind of losing 50% of your income, I guess, or your volume here in a typical binary. But now let's fast forward into a hybrid of what this is and show you a huge benefit. As your business matures, now remember, we've got the marketing plan all in place, the strategy for building. It's very simple. But here's, as your business matures, we're going to start building a third leg, a fourth leg, and a fifth leg. Okay, now here's the significance as your business matures. Let's say that 10,000 is still your big leg, so it's kind of canceled out. But here you're going to get paid on 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, 9,000, a total of 36,000 volume, which would equal $3,600 for that week. But here, instead of losing 50%, remember when it was just two legs, you're losing just 50%, you're only losing about 20%. I mean, if these were real close, 99, 99 all the way across, you'd be losing like exactly 20% to the company versus 50%. So as your business matures and other legs start adding on, this is very, very profitable and very exciting compared to the typical binary out there. Okay? Now the next plan, the third and final pay structure here, is called the leadership bonus. And that is simple. It is pays 10% on your personally enrolled people and 2 levels below them. So let's give a quick scenario here. If you brought on board into this business one person, and that person, say, had 3 people on his first level, and maybe that's 4 people total, let's say 6 people on their third level, and let's just say that all 10 of those people are making, say, $1,000 a week in their product, in their volume checks, in their hybrid binary checks. That would be $10,000 for the week. You would get a matching 10% of that. So you would make an extra $1,000 per week on those people. Now, the beauty of that is it all, what it does is it benefits everybody above us to help out everybody coming on board. So in other words, as we help you make more money coming on board, we make more money, so it's a total win-win. This check notoriously, as your group matures, can become bigger than your product volume check. I have friends in other binaries that are making staggering amounts of money in other programs, and their majority of their checks come from these leadership bonus checks. As their people mature and they've helped people succeed and make money, they get a percentage of that, and it's huge. So that's it. I can explain this thing in person or over the phone. I explain it in 30 seconds to 1 minute. Very simple. It's a very powerful payout. Product pays out 50% of the product, so very powerful, very easy to explain. And let's go on to the next video.